Okay, but what do you mean by for the Democrat? Like, I feel like this is a lot of the same kind of argument that you were giving around Hillary in the first place. This day one plan. Like you do believe, and I know this, and I agree with you that Black and brown people in this country need to focus on calling our politicians to account for the state of affairs. That this is the important issue, and the response has been across the board for the last 2 years at least. No, we're not going to. We're not going to vote. Like, not even, we're just going to keep pretending like that's not an issue.
See,
We're
I
just
disagree
going to
with that.
not. I'm saying that I agree with you. The Democratic Party actually has ignored us. The Republican Party has ignored us. So their
over the
moves
decades,
aren't.
yes.
They're not making moves to make our society better. They're making moves to win this game that they're playing. And Nancy Pelosi seems like a better winner than Tim Ryan, essentially.
Well, I mean, so just to rewind a bit, I won't say that. Now, I believe that the Democrats have not actually dealt with black folks and our issues as it should have been for decades. Like being the loyalist members of the base, and the fact is that they can't win without black people. You would think that they would focus on it more, but in the past couple of years, is where I would push back. It's because of folks like Black Lives Matter, the movement of Black liberation, spaces and that are and the uprisings and the forcing of democratic spaces to actively center racial issues. In this past election cycle, I mean, even the questions that even made it, even though the questions at the debates were not nearly what they should have been, they at least made it to the debates. You know what I mean? Like, there was forced conversations around things, and both candidates on the Democratic side, Sanders and Hillary, both had to try to deal with it. I feel like, I've said this before, Hillary gave the best race speech of the election cycle, but at the same time, she still did not give a day one plan, and that I found that problematic, and that was one of the reasons why I couldn't directly support her, because we're dying in the streets.
What's going on, folks? This is Elon James White, and thank you for watching Blackness.tv, home of TWiB Nation and the critically acclaimed TWiB Prime. If you enjoyed what you're watching here, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if possible, consider a donation to Black Independent Media. You can check us out at support.twib.today and give a one-time donation, or even subscribe to our pay service, The Twibularity. Or you can check out patreon.com/TWiB Nation and give a monthly donation to make sure that voices like ours are heard. Help us be the media that you want to hear and that the media needs to hear. It's kind of hard to listen to yourself become irrelevant.